Hey, good evening. I'm trying to open my eyes. I'm exhausted. Hello. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are all of you? We had a long weekend with the 3-day weekend, holiday weekend. I pray you all were resting so that you could be prepared for this week. So come on in here because I have just been so full ever since, hearing about the news of Reverend Jesse Jackson's passing. It definitely has me contemplating life. And most importantly, it has me contemplating legacy. And so I guess I really wanted to come on here just for a few minutes because, I love to drop my little 2 cents and prayerfully offer you guys a little encouragement, inspiration, maybe give you some things to think about. So with that being said, I know that Reverend Jesse Jackson's life was full of sacrifice and legacy. He's not a perfect man, of course, by any means. Neither are we, right? But the question that I had to ask myself, and the question that you should ask yourself is this: are you living a life that is in alignment with God's will? Because we have all been blessed with gifts, right? We've all been blessed with many gifts. Are you using those gifts for God's glory? Are you using them for the kingdom? Because in all honesty, I think that's what our purpose is, right? To be able to get ourselves out of the middle of the circle, and be able to put someone else there. Because social media and this world that we live in, it is so selfish. It's always about me, me, me. What can I get from someone else? What can I do to make sure that I'm okay? But it's not really predicated on how we can be a blessing to other people. I have just been in reverence and celebration of the life of Reverend Jesse Jackson and all the things that he has done, his legacy and the things that he has sacrificed and the things that he has stood for. I don't care how you feel about him. I don't care what your opinions are. We cannot take that away from him. As much as people will try to say whatever they want to say, he is a good man. He did good things for the kingdom. I remember him coming to Arizona to march for the Martin Luther King holiday, which our state was the last to acknowledge. And Reverend Jesse Jackson was here. A whole bunch of NFL players had done a big boycott, and that is what helped us to get the MLK holiday in our state. There are so many amazing attributes the Reverend Jesse Jackson, the late Reverend Jesse Jackson, has offered to this world, to different communities all over the United States. And I myself, I am grateful for his service. I am grateful for the man that he has been. And again, it's made me contemplate, what am I doing and what can I do better to ensure that I am leaving a legacy for my children, for the people I talk to, the people I touch, the people I meet, the people I encounter. How can we do what God truly needs us to do in this world to make a change? Hard questions, right? But we have to answer them if we want to be the best that we can be. And what I mean by being the best that we can be, I mean being able to allow God to use us in our full capacity. So I hope that it lights a fire in you that makes you want to get out here and love on somebody and pray with somebody and help someone and encourage someone else and fight for injustice and put someone else in the circle and take yourself outside of the circle, so that your life is not only about you, but it can also be about others. So anyways, definitely honoring the Reverend Jesse Jackson on today. And I think it's kind of cool that, he passed during Black History Month. It's beautiful, So yes, the Mademoiselle L. Yes. Arizona was I think we were the very last state to actually honor MLK Day as a holiday. I believe we were the last. So And again, Reverend Jesse Jackson came here to the state of Arizona and he marched for that holiday. Just one of the things that, I was a young girl, but I remember my grandfather, him marching with Reverend Jesse Jackson and talking about it. So it's just one of those things where, it always sits, it's kind of nostalgic, but also, it always sat in my heart as something beautiful. Absolutely. His legacy absolutely will continue for decades, and the things that he did, we should carry those things on, right? We should be carrying the torch. So that is exactly why I'm here, is just to say, hey, you know what? In your community, carry that torch. Carry that torch in your community. Carry that torch in your family. Be that person that stands for something. Be that peacemaker in your family. Be the person that brings everyone together and says, you know what? Listen, we are family. We can put aside our differences. Let's come together in community and love and unity and put God first. Because when we put God first, everything else falls into place. So anyways, like I said, I've just been full. Yeah, as we get older, we start losing people that mean a lot to us in whatever way, shape, or form. You don't have to know a person personally for them to mean something to you, right? So anyways, I pray that you guys are all blessed. I pray that your families are blessed. I pray that the blood of Jesus covers you from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. I pray that your children are blessed. I pray that your children are safe. I pray that you are safe. Your spouses are safe. And I plead the blood of Jesus over this entire world because we surely need it. But, yay. Have a wonderful and a blessed evening. Take care.